Hello, welcome back. Before we go any further in the measurement unit, we're going to just do a quick review of perimeter and area, something you most likely did in grade 4, but just in case you forgot, we'll go over it. So perimeter, where we'll start, is the distance around the outside of a shape, or the sum of all the side lengths. Now, without an example, that doesn't make a ton of sense probably, so we'll just take a peek at this. So I've got a square here. And I've got the side lengths labeled 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So if we want to look at the perimeter, we just need to add up all the side lengths. There is a little bit of a formula for that. So we're just going to look at P for perimeter is equal to the side length plus the side length plus the side length plus the side length. Seems kind of silly to look at it like that. So 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Don't forget your units when you're doing this. Okay, it's a good habit to get into. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to a grand total of 4 centimeters. For this unit, we're going to be mostly working with rectangles. A square is a type of rectangle. I'll prove that to you later, which are the easiest ones. But just know that when you're dealing with perimeter, it's any kind of shape. So I have a pentagon here, 5 sides. We've got 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and 2 centimeters at the bottom. Okay, the perimeter works the same. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. Notice that I have my units in there, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters. That's it for perimeter. Just be careful. Make sure you don't miss any sides. Should be easy when we do rectangles. Area can be a little bit trickier. Okay, so area is the measure of the space inside a shape or the amount of surface a shape covers. We're going to be using grid paper or dot paper a lot. I just did it on this sheet to show you a quick example. So I have a rectangle, 2 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. We got equal opposite sides, and then 3 and 3. So in order to figure out the area, quick and easy trick is you count the squares that make up the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Area of 6 centimeters squared. Okay, do not forget that. We're going to use centimeters squared when we're calculating area. Okay. Second way to do it, the way I would like you to get used to doing area, is we're going to use the formula A equals L times W, or area equals length times width. You will not always have a grid here. You will not always have numbers that work nicely with a grid. So a formula is going to be very helpful. So length is 3 centimeters multiplied by 2 centimeters is equal to 6 centimeters squared. Simple. Okay, so now if I get a sheet of dot paper, we're going to put those two together just for a couple quick examples. All right, so I'm going to draw a rectangle. Oh, and we'll see what we have. All right, so on this side I have 3 centimeters, which means that this side is 3 centimeters. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this perimeter is easy enough. Okay, we have 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, which is equal to 16 centimeters. Okay, and the area is equal to, okay, well, I don't really have a grid here, so I can make one, if that helps me visualize a little bit better. I like dot paper because I can see the lines that I draw instead of only the lines that are on the grid paper itself. So if I count these out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 centimeters squared. Not too hard. Okay, so later on you're going to run into issues if you have uneven numbers, strange numbers that don't quite work on a grid, or if you just have really big numbers, you're not going to want to count out that many squares on a grid, which is where our formula comes in handy, length times width. We use this version of an L because lowercase l looks kind of like a 1, which we don't want to mistaken. And uppercase L is actually going to be used for leaders. So you want to use this loopy one, handwriting one, when you're doing length. So we have 5 centimeters multiplied by 3 centimeters is equal to 15 centimeters squared. That's it. Hey, when we're doing rectangles, that's about as complicated as it gets without just making the numbers bigger. So we'll use that in the next section. Talk to you soon.